Welcome to all. Hello, dear students. I am Sagar Avade, working as a lecturer in Mechanical Engineering Department, CSMSS College of Polytechnic, Aurangabad. This is the sixth lecture on topic Simple Stress and Strain. After watching this video, you will be able to solve the examples based on principle of superposition having uniform cross-sectional area. A circular bar having area 200 mm square and subjected to an axial load as shown in figure, find the value of P and total elongation of bar. Take E is equal to 2 into 10 raised to 5 Newton per mm square. Here the diagram is given. In this diagram, here the P is unknown. So first of all we have to calculate the value of P, then calculate the total elongation of bar. So given a uniform cross-sectional area is equal to 200 mm square and Young's modulus E is equal to 2 into 10 raised to 5 Newton per mm square. To find first P and then total elongation of bar. So here once again we have drawn the diagram, given diagram, and to find P we know that summation of f of x is equal to 0, that is equilibrium condition, in that the force move towards right side is positive and the force move towards left side is negative. So here minus 50 because the force is moved towards left side, plus P, the force is moved towards right side, minus 20, the force is moved towards left side, plus 50, the force is moved towards right side. So after solving this, we are getting the value of P, which is equal to 20 kilonewton. So convert it into Newton. P is equal to 20 into 10 raised to 3 Newton. Now repeat the procedure that we are already used in last two videos. So first of all, take the section 1 in the region of AB. So here there are two sides, left hand side of the section and this is right hand side of the section. So consider section 1. Here again the force move towards right side is positive and the force move towards left side is negative. So first consider left section. In left section there is only one force, that is 50, and this 50 is moved towards left side, so it is taken as minus 50. So P is equal to 50 kilonewton and this sign is indicates the force is moved towards left side. Consider the right section. In right section there are three forces, 1, 2 and 3. So P is equal to plus 20 minus 20 plus 50. Here this 20 is moved towards right side, so it is taken as plus. This 20 is moved towards left side, so it is taken as negative, and this 50 is moved towards right side, so it is positive or plus 50. After solving this, P is equal to 50 kilonewton plus 50, that indicates this force is moved towards right side here. So once again we have drawn this AB portion or AB region. This is left hand side of that region and this is right hand side of that region. So in right hand side the force is moved towards right side here, and the value of that force is 50 kilonewton. and in left hand side, here the force is moved towards left side and the value is 50 kilonewton. Here the tensile type of force is acting on body, therefore it is P is equal to 50 kilonewton. Once again, we have drawn here the region AB where P is equal to 50 kilonewton, that is 50 into 10 raised to 3 Newton, length 1 meter, that is 1000 mm. So we know that change in length, that is delta L1 is equal to PL upon AE. Put all the values in that equation. Therefore delta L1 is equal to 50 into 10 raised to 3 into 1000 upon 200 into 2 into 10 raised to 5. After solving this equation, we are getting the value of delta L1, which is equal to 1.25 mm. Now repeat the procedure for section 2-2 in the region of BC. Consider section 2-2. The force moved towards right side is positive and the force moved towards left side is negative. Consider left section. In left section there are two forces, that is 50. This 50 is moved towards left side, so it is minus 50, and 20 is moved towards right side, so it is plus 20. Here P is equal to minus 50 plus 20. So the value of P is minus 30 kilonewton. This minus sign indicates the force is moved towards left side. Here this sign indicates the force is moved towards left side. Therefore P is equal to 30 kilonewton and move towards left side. Now consider right section. Here again there are two forces in the right hand side of section 2-2. Here 20 is moved towards left side, so it is minus 20, and 50 is moved towards right side, so it is plus 50. So P is equal to minus 20 plus 50. Therefore P is equal to 30 kilonewton. That means this 30 kilonewton force is moved towards right side because the value is positive. Now again draw the region BC. In that, in left portion or left side, the P is moved towards left side and the value is 30 kilonewton. And in right hand side, the force is moved towards the right side, so it is 30 kilonewton. Here again tensile type of force is acting on body. Therefore P is equal to 30 kilonewton, 30 into 10 raised to 3 Newton, length 1 meter, that is 1000 mm. Again delta L2 is equal to PL upon AE. So put all this value in that equation. Therefore delta L2 is equal to 30 into 10 raised to 3 into 1000 upon 200 into 2 into 10 raised to 5. Therefore delta L2 is equal to 0.75 mm. Now repeat the procedure in the region CD and consider the section 3-3. So consider section 3-3. Again force move towards right side positive and the force move towards left side negative. Now consider left section. In left section there are three forces. Here 1, 2, 3. That is P is equal to minus 50 plus 20 minus 20. After solving this, we are getting the value of P, which is equal to minus 50 kilonewton. This minus sign indicates the force is moved towards left side. Now consider right section. 33. In right side or right section there is only one force, that is 50, and this 50 is moved towards right side, so it is positive. P is equal to 50. Therefore P is equal to 50 kilonewton, and this 50 is moved towards right side. Now once again draw the section CD. In right hand side the force moved towards right side, value is 50 kilonewton, and in left region the force is moved towards left side, so the value is 50 kilonewton. Now once again draw the diagram. Here again tensile type of force is acting on body, so the value of P is plus 50 kilonewton. Convert it into Newton. 50 into 10 raised to 3 Newton. Length 1 meter. Convert it into mm, that is 1000 mm. Again change in length, delta L3 is equal to PL upon AE. So put all this value, then equation becomes delta L3 is equal to 50 into 10 raised to 3 into 1000 upon 200 into 2 into 10 raised to 5. After solving this equation, we are getting the value of delta L3, that is 1.25 mm. Now we have to calculate the total change in length of bar. Therefore the equation is delta L is equal to delta L1 plus delta L2 plus delta L3. Put all these value. Delta L is equal to 1.25 plus 0.75 plus 1.25. Therefore total change in length of bar is 3.25 mm. Here the positive sign indicates there is increase in length of bar. Therefore the increase in length of bar is equal to 3.25 mm. Thank you.